Hi there. Today I'm going to show you how to make an Etsy account and list a new item on Etsy. So the first step is going to be to open up your web browser and type in etsy.com into the search bar. So we're going to type in etsy.com. Click enter. You're going to be taken to the main homepage of Etsy where you have the option to sell on Etsy, register, and sign in. If you click sell on Etsy, it'll show you the items that you can sell, which include handmade goods, vintage items, and craft supplies. Now, I already have an Etsy account, but if you didn't, you would click register, where you'll be prompted to either sign in with Facebook, Google, or you fill out your first, last name, etc. and register. So I'm going to skip this step, but if you don't have an account, you'd have to do this first. I'm just going to sign in. So you click sign in, and it takes you to your main shop page, which would be just a blank page if you don't have an account yet. But either way, you'll have this little tab that says Your Shop. When you click on your shop, it gives you all of these options, one of which is listings. If you go to listings, you can add a listing. You click on Add a Listing, and it'll take you to the page where you can add a listing. You have to wait a little bit and be patient for it to load, and then once it's loaded, I'll show you what to do next. So you're going to be able to add a photo, which I'll click right there, and scroll down through my pictures until you find the picture you like, double click, and it will load it. You can add up to 5 pictures for your item. Then while that is loading, you can scroll down and fill all of the details. So you're going to put a title, which for this would be a red scarf, for example, but whatever you're selling. You're going to put who made it, which would be myself, what it is, which is a finished product, and when did you make it. If you haven't made it yet, then you would click made to order. However, this item is made, so I would put recently 2010 to 2015. You can pick a category for each item that you sell, which helps people find your item easier. I would put scarf and wraps, and further narrow it down to scarves. After that, you're going to fill out the price, which just depends on the item and how much you want to sell it for, the quantity you have, if it is a physical or digital item, this is a physical, and if you want to manually renew it or automatically renew it. Now, Etsy does charge you 20 cents per listing, so I like to keep it manual just to see if there's even an interest in 4 months for the listing. If there is, then at that time I can renew it, but I'd rather it not automatically renew. Then once all of that is done, you can put a description for your item. To keep it short and simple, I would put red flannel scarf, perfect for winter, for example. But of course, you can get more detailed and more creative than that. I already have the scarf listed, so I'm not actually going to go ahead and publish it, but I'm just showing you the steps to do so. Now, people can request custom items from me, so I keep that checked. Sections would be if you have sections in your store. I have a headband section, but I don't have a scarf section, so I wouldn't put a section for it. Then you can add variations. So the types of variations are color, devices, length, material, pattern, etc., etc. I don't have any other variations of this scarf at this time, so I'm going to leave that blank. Then if you know the weight and size, you can fill all of this out, and then you have to talk about shipping. So my item ships from the United States, and then you can put how long it's ready to ship in. For myself, it would be 1 to 3 or 3 to 5 business days, depending on the month because of how busy I would be. Normally, I would probably put 3 to 5 just to be safe. Then you put the cost of shipping, so I would say about $5. With another item, I would just leave it $5. To ship it outside of the United States is going to be very expensive, so I like to put $10 and $10. I'm most likely not going to get people buying my items outside of the United States, but if you do have an item that's marketed towards other countries, you're going to want to do more research into how much that shipping will cost. Then you're going to put search terms, which helps your item get discovered. So I would put red, flannel, scarf, etc. The more tags, the better. Same with material. This is flannel shirting, so I would just put that, but whatever material yours is made out of. There's no occasion for this, and no style, and no recipient. I'm not going to go ahead and translate this, but you can translate it, and the tags that are also for searching. Once you're ready to go, you're going to click publish. I'm not going to click publish because it will charge me 20 cents and I already have it listing, but that's what you would go ahead and do. So I can click preview just to show you how the listing would look. So it pulls it up, and this is how my listing would look. It will tell you the price, the picture, that it's handmade, etc., etc. So hopefully now you know a little bit more about how to list an item on Etsy. and thank you for watching my tutorial. Bye-bye.